So a couple weeks ago, I posted a TikTok about meeting this dude who like randomly gave me weed and bought me lunch, right? And in that TikTok, it was kind of just like a short little funny thing because at the time when I recorded it, it was just a funny little thing. Like, it was honestly very outrageous because the place where I was hanging out, where I met this person, is actually like a community church, and they have like open hours where people can come and just like hang out, like a community center, right? But it's still a church, right? So like when this dude gave me weed and shit, like we were in the church and I'm like, bro, there's kids running around, what are you doing? Like before he even was just like, yeah, I'm gonna slide you a little something, and I'm like, I took it, like it's literally still just like in my car because it was like it wasn't even enough to fill it wasn't even enough to really fill my bowl. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, I'm just gonna say thank you and like, you know, whatever, go on from there. And when he bought me lunch, we went to there's like a McAllister's nearby, right? And I was just like thinking something like you know, the baked potato, sure, like I'll let you buy me lunch, I'll let you be nice, you know, because I'm like, I don't want to take advantage of somebody else's kindness, and I already made it clear, like, yeah, I'm in a hard place, but like people get weird when, like, people just get weird around me, period, anyway. But like, I already knew that it's like, you're expecting something from me, okay? Like, I get it, I know the fucking game, right? So like, we went to McAllister's, whatever, and of course I like am a slower eater. Like, normally I like to take my time eating, or like I like, normally people like hurry up and eat I don't, I take my time when I eat my food. So like he had already finished his lunch or whatever, and like he just like got cozy and like started like laying up against me, like as we're in the McAllister's, and I'm just like, you don't know me, I don't even think you know my name at that point, like, you know. And it was weird, right? So I was just like, I didn't like that. I was just like, you know what, I'll go ahead and get a box and we can go. And luckily there was one of the workers was coming by anyway, so I was just like, hey, can I get a box? Because I was just like, that was weird. I'm like, you don't know me. Like, yeah, I let you buy me lunch, but do you even know my name, brother? Hello? So I let that shit go. I was just like, all right. And like I wound up going back to the church because, again, they just had like open hours. I don't know anywhere to be. Like, I'd rather be somewhere where I can be safe, it's quiet, it's comfortable, and I can park my car nearby so I can go out and take care of my dogs as I need to. And so I did. So like, he wound up leaving and then coming back, and of course I'm just like, you know, hey, or whatever. And like, at the time it was still just like cool or whatever. I was like, you know, yeah, I like, he left and came back, and I was like, all right, whatever. I didn't think anything of it, didn't care. But I wound up sliding him my number. It was just like, you know, you seem all right, you know, we'll talk or whatever, right? And as he was leaving out, this motherfucker kisses my fucking cheek, and I'm like, I literally, like, not even to be funny, but already to be fucking funny, I pulled out the hand sanitizer and just like, hell no, who the fuck are you, bro? Excuse me? No, again, we're in a fucking church, but like, also, who the fuck are you? You don't, excuse me? So like, it was just like, I didn't like that shit at all, dog. Like, I'm like, bro, don't fucking touch me, I don't know you. Like, I have to see this one. I'm like, I gotta start wearing my pick in my hair again, because I feel like niggas just get too comfortable, right? And they get too comfortable, and you have to just pull it out and let them know that this is fucking metal, and it is blunt, but it will be long. It's sharp enough to go through your fucking skin if you play with me. Like, I didn't like that shit, right? So since that day, like, I've seen him a couple times. I'll say it's been exactly 2 times. The last time I didn't really interact with them, I was just like, I was already getting ready to leave to go grab something to eat anyway, and I was just like, I have somewhere to be, and I like hurried up and left, didn't start no conversation, no nothing, didn't really look at him, because I was just like, you weird, and I'm just like, like, again, I'm just like, you're expecting something, and you're expecting a pretty bitch to lay up under you, and I'm not interested in that shit at all, and I made that shit very clear. I'm not in a position, I'm not looking to date, I'm not looking for anyone. Like, if there's anybody that I'm looking for, there is a particular person that I have in my head, and my nigga, you don't drive a blue Challenger, so you can get the fuck out of here, okay? There's one person that I'm looking for, and that nigga drives a blue Dodge Challenger. And if you're not him, I don't give a fuck about who the fuck you are, okay? There's one person I would be happy to see, and that nigga drives a blue Dodge Challenger. You're not him, I'm not interested, okay? So it was just like that shit was weird. And again, like the second time, I was just like, luckily I was already on my way out, so I was like, whatever. But I was just in there chilling, because they have like late hours or whatever, or later hours, and I was just in there chilling. I was sitting next to some old ladies that was like crocheting, right? And like they just chilling, having a little conversations, you know, like I got my headphones on, I'm like listening to like my daily news and shit like that as I'm sitting there doodling. And like I like that kind of stuff, right? I like just like not necessarily being in part of the conversation, but just like being around a group of people while they interacting. That's normally cool for me. Like I like being, it makes me feel like part of the group without necessarily having to participate, right? So I'm sitting here chilling with the older ladies, like they sitting there, you know, having their conversations and stuff, and the dude comes in again, and he just like he of course tries to get my attention, and I'm like hunched over my little lap desk, like I'm in it on my iPad, and I'm just like, oh yeah, hey, and like I immediately go to like hard ignoring, not speaking, not nothing, because I'm just like, I don't want to talk to you. You made it very clear, like you gave up the game way too fucking easy. You couldn't even put it away for one interaction. That was so fucking crazy. And then just think that shit's supposed to be cool. Weird. Okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm ignoring them, because I'm just like, I'm not trying to have no conversation. I'm already not trying to have a conversation with nobody, right? Because like the first lady that came over, like tried to like, oh sweetheart, you need like a tissue? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. Even though like last couple of days my nose has been running like hella, like you can see my shit is like bright pink, and I hate this shit. But that's not the point. But like, he tries to start like getting my attention and stuff like that, because he showed up with like a pizza or whatever, and I'm like, that's cool and all, but I'm not interested. Like you made it clear that you looking for something, and that's not what I'm looking for, and that's not what I'm offering, all right? It's not gonna happen whatsoever. And I'm ignoring him, and like this motherfucker starts like playing music on his phone loud as shit, and like, not to be funny, but first of all, we're in a church. Why the fuck would you start playing music loud as fuck while you got a whole bunch of little old white ladies sitting here doing their crocheting? What are you doing? Stop. Like, just like trying to like cause a scene, trying to be a nuisance, trying to get my attention. And I'm just like, I'm glad I'm high enough up on the spectrum where I'm just like, if you start invading my fucking space, I'm just turning up my music, because I'm just like, you don't fuck with me when I don't want to be fucked with, okay? Like, so that shit just like irked the shit out of me, because I'm just like, bro, you already acted weird as fuck for no reason. You already then touched me without even asking me if the shit was cool or not. You already had expectations of something just because you bought me a baked potato. Like, hello? Like, it just irks the shit out of me. And that's why one of the reasons, and I even said this in a conversation with dude before we even went to have lunch, like there's a reason why I hesitate to even accept help from people, because I feel like people be expecting shit, and I'm just like, okay, are you giving this to be nice, or are you giving this because you want something? Be honest if you want something, because I'll be upfront with your ass on whether or not I'm gonna offer it or not. I'm not offering nothing. I'm not looking for no one. I'll let you take me out to lunch, sure, but you went ahead and ruined that shit. I'm not looking for you. Again, if you're not a very particular motherfucker driving a blue Dodge Challenger, I don't give a fuck about who you are, okay? That's the numero fucking uno. If you are not that very particular motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about who you are. I don't give a fuck about what you're offering. I'm not looking for you at all. So Like, I just had to go ahead and say this because this just irked the fucking shit out of me. That I'm just like, you came in and tried to disturb the peace, trying to get my fucking attention, trying to get me to stop what I'm doing and pay attention to you. And I've already made it clear that I don't want nothing to do with you. You can leave. Nobody's asked you to be here. I didn't ask you to come over here and say hi to me. It's not, your presence is not a gift, baby. I'm the gift. Clearly, I'm the prize you're trying to win. You have already failed. You got 3 tickets on skee ball. Please get the fuck out of here, okay?